Cheers! Welcome to our 10th episode. I'm Erica.
And I'm Joyce.
10th episode, girl.
Ooh, honestly,
Does it feel like it?
yes. I mean, yes and no. It feels like we've started a while ago. Because
it's
it's
been
just
like
natural.
1 or 2 months, right? 2
months.
Yeah,
2.5
months.
2 months,
two and a
yeah.
half.
How do you feel overall this week in general?
I feel tired physically because I have resumed my gym workout.
You stole what I was gonna say, but go ahead.
Oh my god, it's so tiring. It's just once you have stopped, especially on like, you know, weightlifting and stuff, it takes a while to really get back, you know, to
Into
the
the
swing of things.
momentum, yeah.
I went from, well, I was really proud when I could do like, I don't know, like 10 kilograms on each side of the barbell. So like 40 kilograms of barbell squat. And now I go back to like 5 on each hand.
Oh wow, you do weightlifting?
I do weightlifting.
Impressive.
Yeah, just because I get bored with running. I don't know, running somehow it sounds like a really boring thing to me. I cannot run. Like I can jog for like hours, but running,
What's the difference for you in terms of it, like the difference between running by yourself and doing yoga / meditation by yourself? What's the difference?
Well, first off, doing meditation, I don't have to move. I was doing meditation the night before and then I fell asleep as usual. It's just a 10 minutes meditation, but I fell asleep after 5 minutes. And then for yoga, it's because I love stretching. I'm pretty flexible. And so I love doing yoga, actually. I do love it.
Okay.
Except for aerial yoga. Remember that one time that we did aerial yoga together? Shit.
That was a freaking nightmare. I think it's a sign that like aerial yoga is not for us.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of 澳洲牛奶 waitress.
Yeah.
The instructor.
Yeah, same vibes.
Yeah. The kind of like typical like 茶餐廳 Hong Kong stuff.
Aggressive,
Yeah.
rough.
Yeah. But instead of
attitude.
like rushing you to order food, she's rushing you to like, you know, get yourself on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a really bad experience, unfortunately, because the other yoga classes that we did, non-aerial,
It's so chill.
they were quite nice.
Yeah.
They were quite comfortable,
Yeah.
and I didn't mind going to those, but that
Yeah.
particular aerial yoga class with that instructor,
I know, right? I thought it's supposed to be like namaste.
Exactly.
Right now for the last 5 minutes.
she gave us so
lie
much crap.
down. I know.
She gave us so much crap for not being able to do
Yeah.
those like flying moves.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
I just started this like 15 minutes ago. What the hell?
Exactly.
Never again.
Anyways.
But I'm sure aerial yoga, there's better places to do that.
Yeah.
It's just we just picked the wrong one. We're just unlucky.
I know. I saw people's pictures like, they did like outdoor photo shoots for air yoga, and they look really elegant. And I just look like
Not us. Not us.
looks like I'm about to get beat up or something.
It looked like we were about to get beat up. It looked like we were falling. It looked like we were all sorts of mess that just didn't look cute.
I know.
You wanted to look cute, but we were the opposite of cute. We like did not take any pre-photos. Like, you know how normally we're like, oh yay, like, oh, yoga time. We did not take any photos. We went in, we died, and then we left.
It's the difference between like a flying pig and a flying angel or something.
We're
the
flying
pigs.
pigs.
We're the pigs. Okay, how's your week?
You didn't rate yours though.
Oh,
1 to 10.
I will still give it an 8.
Wow.
But it's like physically like tiring, but a very, very fulfilling week. Yeah.
I want to give like 8 feels very high for me. 7.5 feels a little low and repetitive. So 7.75.
Wow. And how is it 7.7 fucking
I
5?
can't justify myself. It's just the way I feel. Please acknowledge that.
The joystick can't get bored. Not even with like her
Rating my
rating.
week. Yeah, I don't know. Because last week I was like, a little like not comfortable, and then this week I was just like physically tired. So the physical tiredness overcame my thoughts, which is good because
You need that distraction.
yeah, you need that. Sometimes you just, when you know your brain is like overreacting and overthinking, you just gotta work out and be like,
that is true.
you know what? Forget it. Sometimes I can't solve whatever is in my head, and it's okay to not solve it. So let me just make myself super tired, like to get a workout done,
That's true.
and then be okay afterwards.
You know when I love working out most?
When?
It's when I either break up with an ex-boyfriend or I get into
Well, you don't do
fight
that
with my
often though,
boyfriend.
right?
That is true.
But keep going.
Ouch.
Sorry. No, because when you say that, I'm like, well, but you work out a lot. No offense, Robin. I mean, Robin doesn't hear this, so it's fine.
I mean, yeah. No, the thing is, like, when I work out, like, on a normal basis,
Yes.
I'm always, like, thinking about, my mind is, like,
Elsewhere.
elsewhere. And I have to listen to podcasts to make sure that my mind focuses on one thing, the podcast content.
Yeah, yeah.
And, but if I am, like, working out to get myself distracted from some kind of negative feelings, mostly from relationship, because that's what's mostly bothers me.
Yeah.
Then I would try to be super focused, especially focused,
Yeah.
even without a podcast.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I feel
Yeah.
you. Feel me? I think for working out, what the pros and advantage of it is not only because it gives you endorphins, it makes your body move and gives you the positivity that you need, but it's a really good healthy distraction to make you just like focus on one thing and one thing only for 1 hour, and actually benefits you in a healthy way, you know? So I think
Exactly.
this is something that I've recently learned. Is like, why do I always feel much better
After a workout.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
but my workouts are not really.
I mean, they are. Wake surfing
In a
is,
way,
it's exhausting, man.
Yeah, it's super exhausting.
Yeah.
Like I feel like pooped out every time.
Yeah.
Like after. But it's like a good kind of pooped out.
Exactly.
You know?
Because it makes you feel, I mean, before you start picking out after, then the instant feeling after a workout would be, oh, now I'm slim, I'm confident.
Yeah.
I have that like sun-kissed skin if I wake surf.
Yeah.
That's what makes you feel good.
Yeah, and you can buy that. You can't get that anywhere else. So, assigned to our friends and followers, get your workout done because there's so many benefits, and you know, just I'm sure they know, like everybody has their own like workout rituals.
Yeah.
Just like make sure you move every day and
just
listen
get
to your
some
body.
movement in. You know. Wait, so are we talking about workouts today?
No, opposite of that.
Oh, what is it?
We're talking about different love languages.
Huh.
How does that tie into workout? You know what? It does.
Because I just mentioned that I work out when I want to get over my breakups.
That's your bridge. Thank you.
Yes. And you totally missed that.
Because I didn't.
You were mocking me.
Because that felt like a better mock than the better transition, so I just had to do it. But now let's
we
bridge.
go back to that.
But no, we should talk about today's topic just because we never talked about it. Like, so in-depth and so specifically.
Yeah.
But
we talk about it all the time.
Yeah, like on and off, like casually. But yeah, do you want to... Well, you came up with this, I would say. Kind of.
I first heard about it actually from one of my friends who just told me that she read a book on the 5 love languages, and that gets me thinking, what is my love language? And so let me just run you guys through
what are the types.
So there are 5 according to the book. name of the book is I don't know, the 5 love languages. I think.
Nice. I think it was.
Yeah. And the first one being the words of affirmation, and then second one is the physical touch. Third one is receiving gifts, and then it's quality time and acts of services. So do you want to talk more about it?
What
do they mean? I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, but just briefly, words of affirmation is just how you express yourself with words, with notes, with text, with cards, just anything that is with wording related. And it could be how people like to encourage others or show empathy through words and strike the importance in that. I don't know. We'll go in depth later what we care about the most. So, you want me to go for the next one?
Sure.
Physical touch, non-verbal. Sorry, I don't know why. I just really wanted to use my presentation mode. It's the act of using body language and how you express love is through touching. It could be holding hands, kiss. Just showing physical affection very often, and the intimacy of 2 bodies is the priority.
Yeah, it's the way to express love.
Yeah. Then the third one is receiving gifts. It's, as it shows, receiving gifts is the priority of just showing that affection, right? You buying something is a way of showing your thoughtfulness, because if you buy a gift, you have to think in advance of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
What do I need to buy? When am I going to buy? Me too.
I can never come up with a perfect gift for someone.
Yeah, but some people just nail it. They know what is the thoughtful gift. They nail this gesture, and they think that giving small gifts like from time to time is an indication that like, I still care about you, like I still love you, or kind of thing like that.
Wait, do you receive like very thoughtful gifts all the time? What is the most like the best gift that you have ever received from someone? Most satisfying gift?
I would have to say things that are not really materialistic but handmade.
Like what? What have you ever received that is handmade?
I received kind of like a book.
A book?
From my...
like a scrapbook?
Yeah, a scrapbook. So not like a book. But it looked like a book.
Yeah.
From one of my ex-boyfriends.
Oh, I got that too from my...
So sweet.
No, not from my boyfriend.
From who? From your friends?
Yeah, from my friends. We used to do that a lot in high school. It's a thing. It's a trend.
Yeah, but when you look back, because people don't do that anymore, those things are so valuable.
Yeah.
Because who still takes the time to go to a stationery store to pick out a scrapbook, then to pick out different colors of pens and stickers, and then plan out what to write?
That's true. It takes a lot of time.
Do we all have the time now? Obviously not.
I can make you one.
Okay. Thank you. I like how you said it and you're like, maybe later. No, I want it now.
I will make one for you.
Okay.
Expect at your wedding, or I don't know.
Oh, you should.
Wedding gifts.
Thank you. But aren't usually wedding gifts like monetary?
I mean, you expect something that is not materialistic, so that's what you get, girl.
Not for my wedding, girl. Yes. Sorry, I have multiple personalities. Okay, and then the fourth one is quality time. Self-explanatory. You want a one-on-one session, and you find that time very important, very critical.
So important.
And yeah, it's just things that like brings you closer, right? It could be like going on a staycation, it could be a getaway, or just grabbing like a very special, I don't know, picnic lunch or whatever. Just something that really can solidify the bond. Is quality time. And then the last one is acts of service, which means this is kind of funky. Like, maybe I'm just not helpful. Like, I feel like I can't even help myself. So why can I do the act of service? Like, say, do you always offer people, oh, I'll help you to do this, I'll offer you to do this? Like, I mean, yes and no, but I don't prioritize that.
I would do it only because I really want to do it, not because I want to do it as
for the sake of service.
Yes.
But some people do that, maybe like doing chores or like.
I don't
not
think
the
that is like
most
a necessarily like a way of showing love. Yeah, because when it's not genuine, then I don't know, the love part just has to be genuine. So,
or maybe like, I don't know, I'm talking from myself, like I don't know about you, but have you ever encountered a point where it could be like your significant other or your friend, and they ask that, like you can sense that they need your help, like they need your help in a very practical way, right? And then you go and just be like, oh, you know what, I'll help you do it. Have you ever been?
I have.
Oh, nice.
I have. But it's very, very like
minor stuff. That's fine.
Yeah, but I know my significant other, because I don't think Robin is the type that would just like keep wanting me to do some kind of acts of service to, in a way, to show love to him. So whenever he asks for like for a favor, he kind of really means that. And so I would not really question his, request or anything.
Like,
I wouldn't question the intention of it. I would just do it for him if I can, of course. Yeah,
good answer. I think so. So, what do you think you prioritize the most out of all these 5 love languages?
For me, I think because I'm a Scorpio, so physical touch, quality time is a mixture of both. It has always been this way, I think. Gift,
not so much.
How
do you feel when someone buys you a gift when you least expected it? What is what goes through your head internally and your mind?
I mean, surprise for one.
Yeah.
Also grateful.
Yeah.
But I would not say like that like hits me or touches me the most. Just because I'm not in general very much like into gifting kind of person.
Yeah.
You think you are one?
No.
I mean, you said like the most thoughtful gift that you got from your friend is like the not materialistic stuff.
Yeah. So I would say.
So, so you said that way.
You said physical touch and quality time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that true for you too?
Yeah. We were shocked when we said that too. When we came out and it was like the same thing.
Pisces and Scorpio.
I mean, are you surprised? In a way, I'm not.
In a way, I'm not.
Because I've seen how you are interacting with like your boyfriends. And same. Your friends, and
we're pretty clingy people and touchy people when we're with our boyfriends.
That's true. We're like koalas.
Yeah, and you see how like when John is around or like Robin is around, like we prioritize the one-on-one time with them a lot. Like we would prefer a lot of alone time with our boyfriends.
Yeah, because you think about it, like no offense to people who prioritize quality. Receiving gifts, right? Like, like you wouldn't, because you said you only have weekends for Robin, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't go out of your way for spend like 5-6 hours to buy him that one gift, and then those times you can never get back for your quality time.
Exactly.
I'm not saying like you should never buy gifts for your boyfriend, but like on occasions, of course, you do it for the sake of like for the gesture, right? Oh, is your anniversary, is your birthday, like those things. Of course, you would do it because it's a normality of it.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, occasionally, but not my priority for sure.
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, physical touch and quality time is like our top 2, right?
Yeah. Has it ever changed over time? Like, has it always been this way for you?
I don't know. Why do I feel like receiving gifts was like a thing before? When we were teenagers, it was more like
something about
I told you that before, like the first few podcasts. You know why I thought that those things were important? Because because it was like
I haven't met the one.
yeah, that too. And it's like, and maybe like for teenagers, it's hard for them to be confident to just, I guess, truly be themselves and express the way they want to.
Yeah.
So I guess like writing small notes or like doing the scrapbooks
easier to
express.
quantify that love.
Yeah, through gifts.
That makes sense.
So that's why I would say, when I was younger, when I was in my teenage years, I prioritized those things because those things make me feel loved, right?
I guess then for me, it used to be more of words of affirmation.
Really? So let's just put act of service at the bottom.
Yeah. I mean, because, well, for acts of service, it's mostly because, we are pretty well taken care of. So I don't really need anyone to do anything
exactly.
specifically for me.
Yeah. Why words of affirmation when you were young?
I don't know. Like I would get insecure if I don't get some sort of, words of affirmation.
Like to confirm or to solidify
to confirm the love for me. Like
you just need to hear it.
I love you. I want to hear it a lot. And if you are like praising another girl, like that would get me super insecure.
Oh, if he said I love you too. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Praises another girl, or if you don't like ask me how I am, like trying to care for me through your words, or through being a listener, that would bother me a little. That is why I can't really do long distance because guys would get lazy and they would just, and they're not very expressive. I mean just most of them, not all of them for sure.
Yeah.
And the words of affirmation would just
sound very
it would just fade away.
Superficial.
Yeah. And that would kind of bother me.
Yeah. I think, well, this is getting off track, but long distance is not for everybody, and it takes a lot in you to just know if this person is worth it, to worth going that extra mile to be like, okay, this is not gonna be forever. This is just a mild inconvenience. Do I think this person is worth the mild inconvenience, right? Because ultimately the question is, this has to end at some point.
Yep.
Is this person worth going through this hassle? Why don't I just date someone 5 miles away from me, right?
Yeah.
So I think, to be honest, like for a long distance couple, like come to think of it, this just popped up in my head. All these 5 love languages could be important.
That's true. You have to have a moderate balance of all of them.
Exactly. And why long distance is so hard is because it's hard to keep up with all these 5.
Yeah.
How do you do an acts of service when you're not in person? How do you give a gift is fine, just ship it over. But no physical touch. Quiet time is just through the internet. So it's like everything you have to adjust and know that if it's worth it, right? There's really no right or wrong, but it's
it's easier if your SO is like synchronizes with you in their preferred love languages.
Yeah.
That really helps a lot.
Yeah.
If you guys are both into physical touch and quality time.
Yeah. Even
though you can't physically touch each other.
Yeah.
You would find a way to, I don't know how you can do that. Just imagine, do your own imagination, guys.
Okay. I know what you mean. Like, long story short, like, if my priority was physical touch and quality time and my SO was words of affirmation and acts of service, then I'll be like, maybe no.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't work like that, right? Like the party has to be on par and has to be similar.
Yeah. How's Jonathan though? Like, what is his?
I mean, this is just a wild guess, right?
Yeah.
I would say he's actually words of affirmation and probably physical touch. Like knowing him.
So you have to praise him a lot.
Not praise him a lot. No, I don't do that. Like but this is what I do naturally. I feel like when we communicate and I know he's having a hard time, I know the right words to say. Like it just comes with me naturally, and seems like he takes it just fine. So I'm just like, I'm thinking like with our current situation now, that would be
a pretty comforting person.
Yeah, I am.
You are
I'm great.
Yeah.
I'm a comforting
words of affirmation for you. Okay.
Yeah, so that, and then also I would say physical touch, just because it took him some time, I guess, at first, but as we started dating longer, like every time we reunite, it's just like we're more closer. We feel more cute. Okay, period.
TMI.
What? We feel more cute. How is that TMI?
Sorry.
You're TMI. You're overthinking. Be quiet.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, how about you?
Robin. He is. I would say he is.
Wait, really? Okay, sorry. Go for
Yeah.
it.
Physical touch and a mixture of quality time and acts of service. Why would I say so? Because he cooks a lot, and it's his way of showing his love for me. Like he enjoys quality time, but he also enjoys like, doing some sort of service for me in a way. Yeah,
because that's gratification that he can get from you and for himself too, right? So I think the priority of like picking what you care for is because it makes you feel the best, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, at the end of the day, you just wanna feel confident about your relationship,
reciprocated.
Yes, feel great about yourself, because if you don't feel great about yourself, you're not gonna feel great about anything else.
You wouldn't want to do all these love languages anyways. So
yeah.
Interesting. Do you think, is there a love language that you would wanna improve on? I'm sure there is.
Acts of service, actually.
That's tough.
Because, like, it's complicated because even though I said in the beginning that if he asked me to do something, I would just do it. No question asked.
Yeah.
But also because of the background that I grew up in, like, I'm always the one to be taken care of because I'm the younger one.
Yeah.
And I do not tend to go out of my way to serve others. Yeah, like so
you never saw the need to.
Yeah, if he's sick, I would do the typical girlfriend thing.
Yeah.
I would call him, "Oh baby, how are you?" And then like I remember trying to get him congee delivery one time. But
those are like the basic.
Yeah, I don't think I'm very good at taking care of people, so I do not know how to just boil the congee myself. You
would find the convenience in that.
Yeah,
acts of so-called acts of
service to keep measuring his body temperature, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm not very good at it, and I think like for him, or for myself in general, as a normal human being, I could be more thoughtful.
Yeah. Honestly, receiving gifts and acts of service are both it takes a lot of thoughtfulness.
It does
to do these things.
It does, because physical touch and quality time is
it just comes
both ways.
Yeah,
you just have to be there.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, it takes a little bit more of thoughtfulness as well, because quality time, like the word quality, it's not easily defined.
Yeah. You have to go out of your way to make that quality time.
Yeah, first things first, maybe put away your phone. Put down your phone. Yeah.
That's so true. Put away your phone.
And be an attentive listener.
Do you know that's hard?
It's so hard.
That takes so many people so long to understand that sometimes maybe you just need to listen.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need to be there for the person and not say anything, because your existence is enough. It does not take your so-called words of wisdom or your so-called words to to amend that thing that they're going through or whatever, you know, because sometimes they already know the answer to it, a lot of things that they want to solve or they need to do, and just being there is already enough.
Exactly. Like I always say that to him, like you don't, like, of course it would be nice for you to give me some sort of advice, but sometimes I don't even need an advice. I just need someone to be there for me. Wait, so let me ask you, would you rather have like an hour lunch, but like quality lunch, like he's paying full attention to you, not touching the phone at all, or any kind of like social media, whatever, or have like half a day or even whole day spending it with him, but half the time he's like, you know, scrolling his phone or like not saying a word or
wait, but what are we doing?
Anything. Could be like just Netflix and chill, or just two people like being couch potato. Well, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
or just, I don't know, just anything, but you can tell that he's not paying full attention to you. Would you rather have that 1 hour of full attention, or like full day of whatever?
But that whatever is like, sometimes he's on his phone, sometimes he's not, obviously, right? Like it's not like he's on his phone the entire time.
Yeah.
I think you know my answer.
So you have the full day.
Yeah. I think it's a different situation for me. That's why.
Yeah.
Because if I'm not doing long distance, then of course, 1 hour is fine. But I'm picking quantity right now.
Yeah. True.
Because the quality time we always have through like Zoom, anyways.
Yeah.
So the quantity would allow me to have less
to make up for that.
to make up for the physical touch and quality time. So
yeah, true.
I mean, you guessed it, kind of.
No, yeah. You can always surprise me.
Yeah, you can surprise me too.
Yeah.
Do you think you're more surprising than me, or I'm more surprising than you?
Huh.
Sorry, this is so off topic.
I don't know. The two of us are just constantly surprising
each other.
There.
Yeah, that's true.
I think we are a little more adventurous than we perceive ourselves.
Yeah. In what way?
As in, we always like do something that we wouldn't expect ourselves to do.
Yeah. But it's not often. It's like once in a blue moon, and then like we do it.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Okay. Well, where is this conversation going?
Going nowhere. But I hope people can think about what their love language is and have a conversation with your best friend about it, because I guess this topic never really comes up in your dinners and drinks, cocktail time. So think about what your love languages are, and then you can spiral through to like juicy conversations.
I mean, for someone to like write a book based on it, they
says
must have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Thought-provoking kind of episode.
Yeah. So thank you for listening, and we hope your day is as peachy as this episode. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook, like this podcast on Spotify and iTunes.
And you can comment or DM us on any of our social media platforms as well. Talk to you in the next one.
Bye.